My father died at the age of 7, lost faith in heaven, started dipping to Eastern religions. Consequences of my actions, wondering, was it my fault?
Hip hop is a lens for me.
Hip hop is like a vehicle.
Form of protesting.
A body of people that aren't separated by race, economic class.
My name is Johnny Nguyen.
Why do you rap?
I rap because I feel many ways, and I like to one, express it for my own sake, and two, express it to either emote people so that they can feel the way I feel, or have them know that other people feel the way that I do.
Step one, spit the music like germ, and inundate the industry until all of the pipes burst. And finally provide for family, mom and dad guap. Hide the rest of the money inside the stash box.
And Light Years Ahead is multiple things. You know, there's the larger set of LYA, which is kind of like more of a lifestyle. It's more of a state of mind. It's more of a way of living. It's more of a way of thinking. And just kind of existing in the universe and understanding that we're all here really just to help one another.
But you don't get the reference, go and search the name. Use your brain if there's info that you need to obtain. You lames walk around mindless, no vertebrae, spineless. I'm waiting for Darwinism to hit, oh yeah, that's my wish.
I rap because I feel there's a lot of stories that need to be told. I feel like I represent a very big, broad group of people, not just Mexicans, and I feel there's a lot of these stories that need to be said so that people think and come together.
Your last few bars ain't even off the dome. Y'all know what we do with that SoCal smoke, and we write stereotypes cause this shit is wrong out here on the grind. Y'all know how we do. The question this part cause it might burn through. Please enjoy that sound, that's some good ass food. Mix it up with our blood, call it chicken soup.
I rap to use language to evoke positive social change, using the mic for peace and equality and justice.
Light
Years Ahead is
Light Years Ahead.
To me, Light Years Ahead is
a collective of intellectual individuals.
Is a brotherhood.
Abstract, universal concept that is manifested within everybody differently.
The betterment of the brotherhood itself, the individual members to grow.
These intellectuals are able to come down and squash the beef just to produce something better, you know.
Light Years Ahead be for the betterment of society as well.
Light Years Ahead, in a lot of ways, was like my rap salvation.
Next up, we have Sneaky. Come on up to the stage.
Coming to UCSD, I didn't think I was gonna continue doing music and continue pursuing hip hop as this like conscious movement, and I found a group of like-minded individuals who were willing to put our differences aside and actually focus on the things that brought us together. And these last 2 years has really been like an eye-opening experience, growing and really realizing that there's a possibility that we can really do something with our music.
LYA! We doing it! LYA! We doing it! LYA! We doing it! LYA! We doing it!
I feel like what makes us Light Years Ahead is not dependent upon the fact that we rap. How we rap is just how we express it, you know. Like, there are people who are Light Years. I'm sure there are painters who are like doing some hella LYA type shit. You know what I mean? Or there's like physicists doing hella LYA type shit. You know, and it's like
Just happen to rap.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
how y'all put
You know
it
what I
last
mean?
time when we spoke. You said that,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
there's the LYA rap group, which is like a proper subset of LYA.
What is hip hop to you?
Hip hop to me is it's really history. You know, it's a way for people to be able to tell their story. I'm sure you're gonna tell y'all a story about why I do what I do. Rapping and flowing and getting it all out on paper actually gives me a way to really understand like my personal views on the world and how I understand the structuring of the cosmos, or like just events that happen to me in my life. In one of your songs, you say, "I feel way too caught up in the meaning of life." What do you mean by that?
So I feel it's a fair assumption to think that a lot of people search for the meaning of life. Because what is religion, what is science, really, but kind of the search for the meaning of life and the meaning of our existence. But to be honest with you, there are a lot of times where I think that the answer is that there is none. And then so I feel a lot of people get way too caught up in something that we all have no control over. We don't have control over the meaning of life. And so some people get caught up into it, they see what's going on, and they go nuts. But if you just accept it, just don't let yourself get caught up in the meaning of life.
So in one of your verses, you say, "You think you could find peace, but I got it all day." What does that mean?
That just means internally I feel comfortable with what I've done, regardless of what people think or where I'm at with my life, just because of where I come from. And that's really what that means. Remember where you come from, because that will give you eternal peace.
So in one of your verses, you say, "This is the genesis of infinite wisdom." What exactly does that mean to you?
So after that line, I say, "Put your fist up, it's the beginning of the end." And so it just means that there's no beginning or end, and it's always time to create, destroy, and that experience is always going to build something, and it's going to become something else.
So you have this lyric, it goes, "On music, Mahayana, greater vehicle." Can you elaborate on that?
I studied Buddhism, and Mahayana is actually the form of Buddhism. Easier to follow, it became more accessible, and it's really what helped Buddhism spread into China. But when I talk about my music being Mahayana, it's the greater vehicle, it's more accessible to people. It goes into this more about like individual growth.
Alright, so do-overs?